Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In this video I'll be showing you guys what I'm watching for this week, my trade plan for this week, and the stocks that I am watching. So as you guys know from last week, banks took a big hit and real estate took a massive hit because no one was expecting, the Fed was going to lower interest rates by next year, I mean. So this is a very simple plan. Okay, we're going into a rotation. Banks, real estate, small caps. So small cap like IWM, the Russell 2000. As you can see, the Russell 2000 actually has been consolidating on this channel. But what's going on into the market is investors are moving away from banks, airlines, and real estate and going back into tech because of how undervalued it is. Not only that, but we have a ton of catalysts for all tech companies. Microsoft, we have Windows 11. Amazon, we have the Amazon Prime Day. And then Apple, we have the Apple event. Top catalysts. And then for Facebook, they're actually making their own cryptocurrency, which is going to be huge. That's a huge tech company. And overall, if we actually look at the charts, we legit caught Apple right at the bottom. But if we look at the charts, okay, we remove our drawings, we see this massive consolidation. And we see this ascending triangle, and it is getting tight right over here. So price is consolidating, and soon it is going to break out, and it's just going to pop, like a TTM squeeze where price just consolidates like a bouncy ball, and then it just bursts through the ceiling. That is what is going on with Apple. The Apple monthly chart just looks way too beautiful. And, I'm saying that it's going to fly past all-time highs by July 30th. So we got a month on our contracts, and that's around a 10% move. And that's actually pretty small because you have to understand that the annual return for Apple is around 50% to 80%. And currently it's flat this year. Whole this year, Apple has been flat. So very interesting. Banks are way overextended. Everything, banks, airlines, as you can see, all of them are coming down, and Apple, Microsoft, Facebook, all of the tech companies are coming up. This is what we call a rotation. Back in November, when Biden came into the office, we had tech selling off, banks and airlines coming back up because of that huge catalyst plus the vaccine. So now we have this summer bull run for tech, and yields are actually going down, and inflation is obviously bad for banks and everything, but growth looks way too good. All the growth stocks. We even have NEO. NEO looks amazing. Look at these gap fills right over here. It's crazy. It's forming a massive cup and handle right over here. So NEO, Jemaya, the Amazon of Africa, is forming a massive inverse head and shoulder. But the top stocks that I'm watching is Apple. So we have this 128 level. If Apple dips to 128, I'll be buying more calls. Right around this level is where I would like to add to the dip. 128 is the next major support if something goes on red next week. And then we have this major breakout right around over here, 36. And Roku also, we broke this downtrend. We talked about this last week. Killer play. We also have Zoom. Zoom is still, so look at this tweet right over here. We had this downtrend breakout, and it's still going. So Google is kind of flagging right around over here, which is nice. And then PayPal had that major breakout off the ascending triangle. So it's going to be testing all-time highs around next week or this week. So the top stocks that I'm watching is Apple, amazing play. Amazon to break all-time highs. We have Amazon Prime Day this week. Watch the numbers. So watch this 3,500 level, and then the 4,200, which is the magic number. That's the number everyone wants to see. 4,200 on Amazon. We have been consolidating for almost a year, more than a year now. So Apple, Microsoft, Roku, we also have Arc. Arc also broke the downtrend, and Tesla is lagging behind right now. It's kind of forming this ascending triangle right here, but for Tesla, we don't have any major catalysts. And Bitcoin is also taking a hit, and Tesla is coming down off of that. We also have SQ, which is Square, and it's also going for the all-time highs retest. So all this week, I'm watching tech, and then I'm just going to be keeping an eye on banks. Banks will always be. Everyone needs banks, and if banks keep dying this week, it's a great position to add into the long term. Another thing I want to talk about is the RSI, which is the oversold indicator. So we actually see Bank of America is its lowest RSI since the COVID crash. So this is a major buying opportunity. It's down almost 11% from the all-time highs. We also have AAL. American Airlines will be a huge, massive play for next month. As you guys know, airlines have not recovered from COVID-19, the COVID crash, and we have a major gap to the upside. So once I'm done with Apple, once I'm done with tech, I'll be rotating back into airlines. Airlines are setting up very nice for the next month. We also have Boeing breaking the downtrend break, and it's going for the gap down below. Once it fills those gaps, it's going for all-time highs and 322. And as I said, I made a whole video on Boeing, on AAL, on this whole tech rotation, and IWM is the small cap ETFs, and we have to understand that when tech is done, when tech is done pumping, and when we hit all-time highs, and once everything's over, the Apple event, the earnings, we move back into banks, small caps, airlines, and real estate. So I'm watching IWM. This is setting up for a future play. So right over here, a good buy for IWM is right over here. 214, 215 level is the major buy for IWM. So most of this week will actually be Apple and Amazon. That is all very, very simple. I think we have Powell speaking Tuesday, so probably take Tuesday off. And then we have the Prime Day on Tuesday and Wednesday. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very simple video on here. This is the small account challenge. And again, probably a slow week. Really depends. If it's red this week, watch banks to buy the dip on banks, and watch the 128 level on Apple. If it doesn't hold the 128 level, that is a major support for Apple, and that is the major buy. Again, I'm very bullish. Let's see how futures are doing. Oh, futures, oh my god, wow, that's crazy. So futures were actually down like 0.5%, and Asia took a huge hit. Now they're up almost 0.25%. So I'm very bullish for tomorrow. Apple is just gonna go nuts. Amazon, Apple, only two stocks for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Only two stocks. Keep it simple, and let's get our account to 3,000 by next month. Hope you guys enjoyed this video.